Hello ladies, and welcome to week 3 of Revenge Body 2.0 beta tester group. This week's workout is I Got Yo Crazy workout. It is an upper body workout, primarily focused on just upper body. You are going to incorporate some of your lower body in some of these exercises, but not a big deal. Contrary to popular belief, you do not need to look and feel like you were hit by a semi-truck in order to get in a solid workout. These exercises are to be done slow and controlled motion, focusing on really making that mind-muscle connection. Remember, always keep your chest lifted and shoulders back. That will correct 80% of form mess-ups. So, moving right along, remember, this week, post about Revenge Body 2.0, use the hashtag RevengeBody, tag me in your post, and you will be entered into a drawing for a gift card. Last week, Jamie was the winner of the first week. I will announce the winner of week 2. And so please post multiple times. I really appreciate the post, and tag me. You can send it to me. You don't have to though, but just make sure I know that you did post. Sometimes those things get missed or whatever. So I'm gonna run through each exercise, showing you how to do them. One thing to note, you can use heavier dumbbells. You do not have to use heavy dumbbells. You can use 5-pound dumbbells. You can't really do them without some sort of weight. These are strength training exercises. But the amount of weight that you choose is going to have an impact on the amount of reps that you do for each exercise. So if you are using lighter weights, like 5-pound dumbbells, lean towards doing at least 20 reps with those. That's still okay. I personally will use light weights sometimes on my weekdays. I'll use heavier weights when I'm feeling strong. So it's not like you get to this point where you're always using heavy weights. It's not always necessary. That's what I mean when I say to listen to your body. So let's get into the workout. First exercise that we are going to do is seated shoulder press. And as you can see, I am using 15-pound dumbbells. I've been doing this a lot. Seated shoulder press is an exercise I do at least twice a week. Have been for the past 15 years. God willing, I will be doing these when I am 90 years old, okay? These are never gonna go out of style or not be effective, all right? So, you can do these seated. You don't have to, but I do. You're gonna lift up, have your palms facing outside, go straight up and down. Top part of your arm is parallel to the ground. Don't dip down too low. Stay right here. Go back up. If I was to opt to use lighter weights, I would just do more reps. That's it. This is okay too. Okay, next exercise we're gonna do are bicep curls, all right? You can do these seated or standing. I am gonna do them standing. Have the top part of your arm completely stuck to your body and just curl up. So for me, 10 pounds is still pretty challenging when I make that mind-muscle connection, okay? You may be stronger with your biceps than me, and that's great. You choose to do lighter weights, that's okay too. Just do more reps. Here's what it looks like from the side. Okay, next exercise is a lateral raise superset, and this is sort of a Leanna unique exercise. I mean, I kind of made it up unofficially, I can't prove that, but yeah. So, have a slight bend in your elbows. I'm gonna suggest going with a lighter weight for these. I usually always do these with a lighter weight, meaning 10 pounds or lighter. And you're going to slight bend in your elbows, come out to the side, then front. That's 1 rep. Out to the side and front. That's 2. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. If you're noticing a little bit of a burn, it's a good day. Next exercise, overhead tricep extension. This one's a little tricky to get your form right on, but stick with me, keep trying, and you'll get it eventually, okay? So I'm gonna use the 15-pound dumbbell, and I'm gonna stand to the side. It's best to hold it like this, okay? You're gonna come up. See how the top part of my arm is right next to my ears, okay? And then I'm just bending at the elbow, back here. And yes, sometimes hair can get in the way, okay? I don't know what your hair situation is, but this is a little bit heavier weight for me, so I would typically do 12 to 15 reps of those. If you're using lighter weights, that's okay. Do 20 to 30 reps. Upright rows. I am going to use 2 10-pound dumbbells. If you're a beginner and you want to just use one, you can do that too, okay? If you're feeling like it's just really wearing out your upper body, then just opt for 1 dumbbell. But I'm gonna use 2. Remember, keep your chest lifted, and you are pulling elbows out all the way to your chest, okay? What we are trying to work here are your deltoid muscles. I mean, we're working all your upper body muscles, obviously, but your front delts in particular, these muscles right here. Shoulders are very important. This is your upper body's ball and socket, okay? We work it from all angles, okay? Okay, next exercise, seated chest fly. Make sure that you are doing these on with a bench and you're at a decline. You're gonna lean back, okay? Dumbbells up in front of you. Have a slight bend in your elbows and then bring them out, opening up your chest. And what I love about this exercise in particular is that it really doesn't matter which weight you use, super effective when your form is correct. And yes, working your chest muscles is super important, okay, ladies? Okay, last exercise, dumbbell pullovers. Not the easiest exercise to nail on form, but super effective, okay? You're working every single muscle in your upper body. You're also working your core way more than you realize. Like, core exercises are really not nearly as necessary as people think they are because you engage your core with other compound exercises, okay? You're definitely working your abs in this, whether you realize it or not. Now, you need a bench and a dumbbell. I'm gonna go with 15-pounder for this one. You want to have your shoulder blades on the bench, okay? It's not too bad, right? All right, hold it up above your head and then lean back, keeping your arms as straight as you possibly can, okay? It's best to have your feet about shoulder width apart to support yourself. And if you wanna move up a little bit to support your neck more, you can. That doesn't change your form or the effectiveness of the exercise, okay? It's best to keep your arms as straight as possible. However, if you are bending your elbows, that probably means that you might need to go with a little bit lighter weight, and that's okay. Once you nail the form on these, it's smooth sailing. But don't feel pressured into getting your form perfect on the first set of every exercise, all right? Okay, ladies, that's a wrap. That's it for this week 3 of Revenge Body 2.0 Beta Tester Group workout. I'm loving all the feedback. Please give me all the feedback, even down to, hey, Leanna, you need to say these things more when you're talking about form or this part of the video. All feedback is good, and I really appreciate you guys. And don't forget, the actual program of Revenge Body 2.0, it's gonna be amazing, drops September 17th. Special discount for all you beta testers. Thank you, ladies, and I hope you love the workout.